If you're someone who really struggles to put on weight, you know exactly how frustrating it can be. You eat a ton, you hit the gym, but nothing. You've probably seen all the advice out there, but today we're going to cut right through all that noise. I mean, this is the big question, right? You're doing everything you're supposed to do, but that number on the scale just refuses to go up. It honestly feels like you're fighting your own body. But what if the problem isn't how hard you're trying? What if it's your approach? That's right. Gaining weight isn't about just stuffing your face or living in the gym. It's about working with your body's own science. So we're going to break down a super simple 3-step formula that's designed to finally get you the results you've been fighting for. Okay, let's get into it. All right, first things first. Before we can even think about changing our bodies, we have to understand them. This first step is all about digging into the science of why it's been so tough for you to gain weight. Once you get this, everything else will just click into place. So, science basically categorizes bodies into 3 general types. You've got mesomorphs, who seem to gain and lose weight pretty easily, and endomorphs, who gain it easily but have a tough time losing it. And then there's the ectomorph, hard to gain, easy to lose, with a super fast metabolism. If you're here, odds are this is you. Now, we hear that word metabolism thrown around all the time, but what is it really? The easiest way to think about it is like your body's engine. It's all the work your body does behind the scenes to keep you alive, your heart beating, your lungs breathing, all of it. And just like any engine, it's constantly burning fuel. And here's the kicker for an ectomorph. Your body's engine, it's basically a Ferrari engine. It runs incredibly fast, all the time. It just tears through calories so quickly that there's hardly ever any energy left over to store as weight. Even when you're just relaxing, your body's in high gear. To put a number on it, just think about this. The average person burns around 1,500 calories a day just by, existing. That's your baseline burn before you even get out of bed. And for an ectomorph, that number is usually even higher. So the solution actually becomes simple math. To gain weight, you have to eat more calories than your body burns off. That's it. This is what we call a caloric surplus. That extra fuel that your engine doesn't use for its daily operations, that's what gets stored and leads to weight gain. That's our target. So how do we hit that target? Here are 4 simple but powerful habits. First, eat high-calorie foods. Things like dates, raisins, ghee, they pack a lot of energy into a small package. Second, and this is a big one, never stay hungry. When you're hungry, your fast metabolism starts eating into your muscle for fuel. We definitely don't want that. Third, drink a lot of water. Good hydration helps your gut actually absorb the nutrients from your food. And finally, chew your food really well. Digestion literally starts in your mouth, so chewing properly makes sure your body gets every last bit of goodness. Okay, so we've got the why and the what to eat covered. Now for step 2, your workout. And honestly, this is where a lot of hard gainers get it completely backward. The goal is not to work harder, it's to work smarter for your specific goal, which is gaining mass. Let's look at what that actually means. Your focus needs to be 100% on weight and strength training. This is what tells your body to build new muscle. Now, the flip side is what you need to avoid, at least for now. High-intensity cardio. I'm talking about running, intense cycling, anything that gets you breathless. Why? Because those activities torch a massive amount of calories, the exact same calories we're working so hard to keep. So what does a smart muscle-building workout look like? It's simple. You want to lift heavier weights for fewer reps. That 8 to 12 rep range for about 3 sets is kind of the sweet spot. And don't go crazy. 4 or 5 exercises for each muscle group is more than enough. Remember the new goal. Your job in the gym is to stimulate the muscle, not to completely annihilate it by burning tons of extra calories. All right, this brings us to our final step, and you could argue it's the most important one. You can dial in your diet and perfect your workout routine, but there are a few common mistakes that can completely undo all of that amazing work. This step is all about protecting the progress you've made. Now get ready for this, because this number is wild. Your brain, just by overthinking, stressing out, and worrying, can burn up to 700 calories a day. That's not a typo. Your thoughts can literally burn through the energy you're desperately trying to store. It's a huge hidden obstacle. So let's run through the 5 biggest mistakes that just sabotage your gains. Number 1, like we just saw, is overthinking and stress. It floods your body with cortisol, a hormone that just eats up energy. 2 is not getting enough rest.
Remember, muscles grow when you sleep, not when you lift. Aim for 8 to 9 hours. Third, skipping meals. This is an absolute no-go. You have to eat 3 or 4 times a day, period. And finally, and this might sound a little out there, that engaging with negativity. It can actually cause hormonal imbalances that slow your whole system down.
And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? You can be perfect with your food and workouts, but if your lifestyle is fighting against you, if you're stressed out and not sleeping, your body's just going to stay stuck. The mental side of this is every bit as important as the physical. So really, what this all comes down to is that following these steps isn't just about gaining weight. It's really a blueprint for understanding your body on a deeper level, for managing your energy, and for building a much healthier life from the inside out. Which kind of leaves us with one less thing to think about. Is your goal just to change a number on a scale? Or is it to really transform your life?